recording.
We're recording.
I'm Ben,
Oh, I'm Melanie.
and we're playing Kerbal Space Program. It's Melanie's first time.
Playing Kerbal anyway.
Right. She's experienced in other areas.
Okay.
Alright, here we are.
Okay.
So, we've recently updated to 0.22, or I have. Melanie has no idea what she's doing. And let's start a game.
Okay.
So start new, and name yourself.
Name myself.
And choose a flag. Wait, choose a flag.
Oh, sorry.
Look, there's all kinds of pretty flags. Trippy flag.
Pretty. Pretty. I'm not pretty.
Trippy, I said.
I don't want to get trippy. I like this one.
Alright, and we're doing career mode. Hit stop.
It says it's under development.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Oh.
It's all this part. The big thing. So, basically, let's just start in there. You want to build your first rocket.
The tall building?
It's called the Vehicle Assembly Building, or the VAB.
Okay.
So, you have to start with a command pod, which is that thing up there.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to want to drag it up so you have a little space below it. Very good. Now, with career mode, you start out with very limited things. You have to build up your tech tree to unlock new parts.
Why are they signaling to things that are not there?
They're signaling to you. You got a pod hovering in the middle of the bay.
They're telling it. They're both telling it to move sideways.
They're saying, "Steady on, steady on."
Is that it?
Steady on, Melanie.
Okay.
All right. So now you're gonna need fuel and a rocket. So propulsion. And you're gonna want to first get your fuel, which is yeah, these all have a lot of descriptions. But yeah, you want to start with a fuel tank.
That's
Good place to start. So click on it, and then you can just drag it. You want to put it under the castle, I think.
Don't ask me. I don't know which end is up on here.
So, I don't know. You do what you want, I suppose. You just put a fuel tank and an engine on there and just go for it, I guess.
Okay.
It's a good place to start. Oh,
Except.
you probably want a parachute.
Oh,
for
yeah.
after you run out of fuel and you come plummeting back to Earth. So there you go. And that,
Found lying by the side of the road.
yeah, they're very, they just work with what they got, these Kerbals. And I think, why don't we name our spacecraft up there? Call it Mel 1.
Because I think that is exactly how it's going to react in the air.
Alright, and now you can save over here. The thing that looks like a disc.
There we go.
And
You know, it's so funny that this is still the save icon when we haven't used these in, what, like 12 years now?
yeah, it's been a while. And then that's the launch icon.
The green one. See, that's the thing. If you're going to do this, you have to say. Sure. The people on the web, internet, goodness.
I guess you could get up the old cam.
No.
Okay, so there's a number of controls here. There's Jebediah down there, see, and his expression will tell you
how it's going.
I don't know, how he thinks it's going.
Uh-huh.
Resources is kind of useful. If you just click on it, it'll stay open. Now, one of the things they've introduced in this new update is science. That's how you move up the tech tree. But in order to, it doesn't really matter for you because you don't have a way to broadcast back your results because we didn't put an antenna on there. But if you were broadcasting the results, then that would use electricity, which the only way to generate electricity on this is through the action of the engine. So you want to look at those resources, I guess that's my point.
Yes.
So okay, a couple things you can do is shift is your throttle control. So if you look at that little arrow down there, you see how it goes up on the left? Yeah. So if you hold down shift, it goes all the way to the top. That's really what you want to do at launch. And if you hit T, it toggles your SAS system, which is your automatic I don't know, stability control. I don't know exactly what that stands for. I don't know. Anyway, so shift and you just hit. Go over to your left there. That's your staging, and do the little plus sign on the bottom, and you want to drag your engine down there. See that little engine icon? Drag it down there. Because otherwise everything would go at once. Your parachute would go off at the same time your engine, and that's what staging is very important. And we should have done that in the VAB before we came out here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all throttled up.
I hit that button.
Yeah, so we're all throttled up.
Yes.
And all we got to do is hit spacebar and initiate the engines. And we're off. Okay, so this is your gimbal.
Yeah.
If that line is
going nowhere.
You're going straight up.
Yeah, but not very quickly. And
you're going like almost 300 meters a second already.
Where's my fuel gauge? Is it empty yet?
Very close. Yeah, that's it. We're almost out of fuel. So what I suggest is right-click on the capsule and do a crew report. It's on the bottom. Click the blue button and click the. So it's basically saying what he's observing. The shores look inviting.
Transmit?
And how much science? Well, no, I think you can't transmit because we didn't put an antenna on, so just keep the data.
Okay.
And now...
So am I pause? What's happening?
You're still kind of going up. You see your speed's dropping. It's almost to 0. But go ahead and hit spacebar and deploy your parachute.
Well, shouldn't I wait till I start coming back down?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wait till you're... I guess that's a good idea. Jebediah's happy.
Oh, I am coming back down. Alright. Hooray.
So, if you use the
Is it connected?
Scroll,
it just seems to keep going.
Well, if you scroll in and out, you can zoom in and out,
Can we poof parachute, really? Be good.
It opens at a certain distance above the land below you. I forget exactly what it is.
That would have been useful to know.
Well, it's a very small thing, and I think you'll be fine with one parachute. I mean, the engine might blow up, but the capsule will be okay. Look, he's having a ball.
I don't know that he is having a ball. I feel that's like a grimace. That's not a smile. It's grimacing. He's clenched really tight right now.
He's having a good time. Oh. The other thing you have is up in the upper left-hand corner are your time controls.
Oh.
So you can accelerate time. And you want to go back to 1 before you get to the ground. Once the chute deploys, you might as well accelerate till the chute deploys.
But anyway, only 1,000 meters, 800.
Yeah, I think at 500 it goes off. 550, somewhere around there.
Cool.
So, are we going to land right back on the launch pad? You can, if you right-click, you can scroll around. Yeah, so look down.
No, we drifted a little.
Huh? No.
Slightly. We drifted very slightly.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Very exciting. Definitely before you hit the ground, though, you want to go back to 1, because the acceleration physics kind of mess up. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be on that slanted part.
Is that bad?
I don't think you're going to stay standing up.
Probably not.
But that's okay. We'll be
parachute.
Fine. We'll be fine. Oh! See, we're fine. Jeb's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so now you want to throttle down, which you can do by either control or just hit X and it goes all the way to 0. And now hit escape.
Why didn't I unthrottle before? That was.
No, I mean you were out of fuel anyway.
Now what? Space Center?
Yeah, go to Space Center.
I'm in the Space Center.
And then just takes us back to that. And if you go to that radar station thing, this is where you can get an overview of all your current missions.
Ooh,
and you can keep zooming out, and you'll see like what the Kerbal system looks like. And you can also, if you click on any of those bodies, like pick a planet, just double click. Now if you click that little info icon, it'll tell you what it is and a little bit about it.
Purple is sound. Excellent.
That's kind of a nice thing to know. And then the one below it, I think, tells you like, real specific information about. Which that's actually useful, like when you're trying to figure out things like where the atmosphere starts. You know, if you want to do like you want to slow down by doing an atmospheric insertion kind of thing. What's that called?
I'm reading.
That's Jewel. And Jewel has its own little satellite if you zoom in even further.
Yeah, with a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Jupiter analog, I think.
Wow.
Space. So, if you hit that little recover icon, it'll recover. Oh, yeah, we're highlighted on brick, which is our mission, and then hit recover.
Sure.
And then this tells us how much science we got. 8 science!
Yay. How do I go back?
Hit the little back arrow up here.
There we go.
And now to spend this new building, this whole thing, this whole complex is like the science complex. This is the tree. So, oh, look at that, we can get it. It only takes 5 science. So research it. And that's all the new stuff we get. We get a bigger fuel tank, a smaller fuel tank, and...
Oops, wait, sorry.
What's that? Mouse over that. It's mystery goo. So that's like a science unit. That's how you make more science on your mission, or you get more science. And that's a decoupler, which is nice. That's so you can do staging.
Well, we can also do one more. If I had 8 sciences, these all seem to say 3. No, it says 18, doesn't it? 18.
What does the 3 mean?
3 means I've got 3 towards it.
Oh.
Because I had 8, remember?
Or does it mean it has 3 parts?
No, I think it means...
Do they all have 3 parts? I'm just curious. No. I don't know what the 3 means.
Well, 3's up here. It says science 3.
I know, but that doesn't seem... It seems a little redundant. Anyway. So, do you want to try out your new parts, or have you had enough for one day?
I'll try out the new parts.
Alright. Back to the VAB. Oh, so actually, go out a bit, because you might... This is something you might enjoy. Go to back to the Space Center. Show you the recruiting station, which is this. This is where you can recruit Kerbals, and you notice they only have 2 stats.
Yes, I see that. I see the stats.
And these are your standard 3. These seem to be like randomly generated. You got a Rodan. Very fancy.
Oh, yeah.
You got sea gas. Sea gas. So
they all have the same father, apparently.
Yeah, that's funny. It seems like all Kerbals have the same surname. Who knows why? We don't know anything about Kerbal culture. Really.
No. So, what is good? Do you want lots of courage and lots of stupidity, or
that's a good question.
A middle range? Because I mean,
Jeb's kind of considered like to be the ace guy, and he's kind of midway for both. I don't know. That would mean Rodan's your best bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't know. I always try to go for most courage, most stupidity. That seems like they'll do anything. They're up for anything. And what do they really need to do?
I like that they have a pool table and some monsters over there in the corner.
I think those are spacesuits.
They look like guys from Star Wars. They look like the guy, he gets his hand cut off. Luke cuts off his hand in the ice cave. The white one does.
What's his name? With the peach for
that
the mouth.
That dude is who we're talking about.
Gosh, I should know. I
drags
see,
him.
You're making us look like we don't know Star Wars.
I know. Terrible. It's late.
He's
not like a real character. He kidnaps Luke.
I had him in my.
Well, yeah. We had the one with the tauntaun that you had to like the stomach. You could stuff the character into. It was great.
It was in his back, not his stomach.
It was his stomach.
He had like a little
flap
trap
in his
door.
stomach.
Oh, that was a different one than the one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for brick 2. So why don't we do a new one?
New.
You might as well keep brick in case you ever want to use it again.
Okay.
So you might as well name it brick 2 now.
Yes, sir.
Well, I like to be organized with my rocket ship.
I see that.
And I always start something new whenever I make any changes. Oh, yeah, I already got one.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. He has like a crumple.
Alright. Propulsion. Oh, look at this.
Well, you got the bigger tank. It's the one on the right there.
This one?
Yeah, that's the new one you just
Where's
got.
my money?
There actually isn't money. It gives you values for all these things, but they haven't actually introduced that. Is my understanding.
Okay.
You know, it's in development. It's in development.
Fuel tanks. Okay. Control.
That's where you got your decoupler, which is what I'd suggest here is maybe. You're going to go for multiple stages, so put an engine underneath here before you put that. And then the next stage, you put the decoupler. You might as well put that right on top now. Oh, actually, I suggest putting a decoupler between. Go ahead and put that on. That's good. Go ahead and put a decoupler between the pod and the fuel tank so we can just land the pod if we want to. Does it land? Yeah. There you go.
And you said something about an engine.
Yeah, back in propulsion.
Hang on, I'm reading.
Sorry. Mystery goo. I guess attach a couple of those to the capsule if you can. You don't want to block the. Okay, if you hold down the right mouse button, you can scroll around. So put it on the side. That's the entrance in and out, so you don't want to actually block that.
So right here, I'll be good.
Try to. Okay, you see this little circle thing? If you click that, it snaps to an angle, so you can make things symmetrical, which is a very important thing to do in Kerbal Space Program. You want to try to get it. I don't know. Maybe we should do two of them and put them both on that white part so that they're even. Because if you click that other thing next to the other little dot, that'll do symmetry mode. Now if you click on it, it'll make two of them. So click on that and then whoop. Where is that? Oh, there it is. So try to put it right on that. right on that white strip. There you go. See how there's two now? And they're symmetrical. So.
But this is hard. This scrolling takes
So that's not quite even. See, I think we want them right on that white strip. So you want to go a little bit left on that. There you go. Perfect. Now I think we also want a communitron. And put that. Just put one. Let's do one.
How do I do that? Oh,
go back. Yeah. Oh, but you can go up to a whole bunch. Oh.
Crap. Alright, there we go. One.
And just put it right in the middle of that white part there. That's nice and symmetrical.
Alright.
Symmetry is really important in this, because any little thing and then your rocket will start going off to a side.
Engine.
Let's put that on the bottom. And then put another decoupler under that. If you grab onto the pod, you can pull the whole thing up. You can also, I think if you hold down shift and touch anything, you can pull it up.
So then you said...
under structural.
This thing again.
Yeah. Yep.
Why did it suddenly get a cover?
Because it's, I don't know. Let's go ahead and put two of those on, I think. Two of the big ones. And then put another in. That's what I suggest.
Alright, well, we'll go with what you suggest for the moment.
Now, look at our staging. And now, anything you touch over here, it'll show you what it is on the... So that's good. That's our first engine. And that's our first decoupler. And that's our next engine. And it looks like it's all set. So I say save it and let's launch. The green.
There we go. Scooter. Sorry about the squeaky chairs.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So let's get our resources up, because I think we're going to want to see how much electricity these use. From what I've seen for how this works. I haven't actually played it, but I've watched
something about shifts.
Yeah.
Shifts, there we go.
Throttles you up. Now I also suggest hitting T to turn on your automatic stabilizers. Gosh, I really should. What does that mean? Does it tell you anything?
Your SAS. I have SAS.
Yeah.
I have SAS.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to check out our goo things?
What about them?
Like what? Observe it.
Interesting.
So it gives you three options. You can transmit,
Might as well keep it for
Why don't you let's transmit it.
Let's see. Starting transmission.
See, so it does use
my electrical charge.
So it uses almost everything you have.
Yeah.
But that's good to know. So let's launch.
Space again?
Mm-hmm.
Hooray!
See, the power's going back up as the engine gets.
Yeah. As it should.
You make the observation while going, because we're making power. spacebar. And hit shift. Oh. What's going on? Oh, hit spacebar again. Alright, now one thing I want to introduce you to is the controls. Now, as I was showing you before, that big blue circle on the bottom of the gimbal shows you the directions. I'd suggest turning a little to the left, or to the right. Just use the WASD keys and push D. Yeah, see, so that gets us turning west. Oh, and we're out of everything.
So what is this? Rename vessel toggle. Crew report? Is that what I want to do?
Go ahead and do a crew report. We might want to save some power, so I just save that because we're not generating it. We're out of. Now, if you go down there, you see the little.
I'm looking at Mystery Goo again.
Oh yeah, we're actually in space. Oh, look at that 10. You can probably do one transmit. Worth it. Look at the other one. Oh, the little antenna comes out.
No, not in charge.
Oh shit.
Same thing.
Alright, so now I guess we just look at this, we're still going up. If you hit that little thing down there, looks like the bottom one, orbit map. This will tell you if you hover over that point, that's our apoapsis. And look at that, 250. We might have been able to get orbit with this thing if we paid
That's
attention.
crazy.
If you click down here, it'll bring up your gimbal thing again, so you can kind of control it. Once you get more used to this, you really don't need to see the live feed. Like, it's kind of useful to look at this instead. Look at that. We're getting up high.
How do I go back to it again?
Down there, the little rocket staging.
Oh, there we go.
And the one in the middle there is docking, which is really just for docking. Docking is hard.
That's what
That's definitely an advanced thing.
Oh. Why are you
You can try doing an EVA now. Try
Why
do an
don't I-
EVA.
Why don't I do that?
Just don't let go. But if you actually hover over his picture and hit EVA, and now if you zoom in on it so you can see, right click on him. No, that's on him, on his head. EVA report. That's what we want. Save that, and then get back in.
How do I get back in?
Right click on the F for board. See how it says F. All right, and we're still going up.
Yes, we are.
It's crazy. Wow. I guess we could just speed up now and wait till we're ready.
Sure.
Oh, you gotta hit
Oh.
X. There we go.
Let's do
Man, look how high you got. And once you get back in the atmosphere, it automatically slows down. So that's one thing you don't really have to worry too much about.
So now we're going backwards. What, is I supposed to blow something else?
You can do the... Oh yeah, actually, go ahead. Hit it. Oh, actually, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Spacebar. Go back to regular time. You can't do that stuff. There you go. There you go. Ah! Hit spacebar again! Huh.
It's just it's underneath me.
Yeah, but your parachute's not deploying. That's worrying. Right click on the parachute and deploy chute. Wow. I don't know why it didn't deploy with you. That was scary. Yay,
my
we're
little dude
fine.
seems okay.
Yeah, nothing bothers Chad. He's hardcore. But you can fast forward, it takes forever. Well, I guess we're pretty close.
Go a little bit.
It's actually not 0, so we'll go to 1 before we hit the ground. It's like, I think it's like 80. Oh no, hit 1, hit 1. Gosh, looks like it's coming fast, doesn't it?
It's up here. We have
No, the
lots
ground.
of layers. I understand that, but this tells how far we are.
Yeah, above sea level. See, we're almost on the ground. See, it's like 300.
Whatever. So now what?
Now recover and see what science we got.
How do you recover again?
Escape. and Space Center.
Ta-da!
Good job. Mission accomplished. That was really... I was surprised how well that rocket went.
And that was this thing.
No.
No. This
The
thing.
satellite thing.
Satellite. There we go.
And click on brick 2. Click the recovered thing at the bottom left-hand corner. 38! That's awesome.
Excellent.
That is some good science we did. Alright.
Done.
And I think that's going to be it for
Woohoo.
Yay Science. Actually, let's go see what we can buy
Oh, that's right, for my 38 points.
for our tree. So how much were these? I mean,
This one, they were different. This was 15.
15.
See, 38. See?
Well, these still say 3. I think that's the number of
Pieces.
pieces you
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Perhaps would be correct. More rockets and fuel.
Looks like
Which is wings and things. And this is...
the art and science of landing and walking away from it.
Well,
So that's like a landing.
I can actually get 2.
Which 2? What?
I can get any 2, but I can
Oh.
get 2.
Wait, 2.
Yes, math. Math is amazing. I think I definitely want rockets.
Okay.
And then I think I want
What's the bottom one?
parachutes and stuff. This was another
and that's
liquid
like-
fuel engine.
That's really efficient, but it's not very
Landing.
strong, so it's good to use when you're
And
actually...
another parachute.
I'll let you decide.
Well, aerodynamic.
Yeah, that
boost.
doesn't actually do it. But the side decoupler is actually good to have with those solid boosters, which we haven't used yet. Because...
And I'll use that.
okay.
I will get that.
What does that open?
Opens up all sorts of things.
You get 4. Yeah.
Accessibility and...
So what do we got up there? Let's see what those individual...
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, see, actually, if you look, it says you have to have both of these before you can get that.
Really?
That's what it says.
Now I wonder, it says Research 45 Science. Does that get you them both?
I don't think so. I think that means...
Maybe it's 30.
No, because
Oh,
these are...
yeah.
This is that one's 45, and that's 45. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, this comes with struts.
Mm.
See, if you mouse over those, it'll tell you.
Oh. That's exciting.
Oh, that's like a rocket tower. Like it holds the rocket. So,
Launch stability, you're right.
so that's handy when you
Tri-coupler.
start making big rockets.
Is that the one I just looked at? That was This was
That's like a side mounted
more
engine.
engines. How exciting. Excellent. All right.
All right, so that's
Same.
Kerbal Space Program,
Woohoo.
Career Mode, point 22, with Melanie.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.